Hello everybody and welcome back to Animal Crossing New Leaf. I've had a day. I've in fact had enough of a day that I feel like I've had 2 days in one day. It's been one of those days so far. So it started, as most days do, with me oversleeping, because I didn't get to sleep when I wanted to, because I very much had a really rough sleep when I went to sleep, like, not this last sleep I had, but the sleep before. Steven made it to Portugal, and I think the age of exploration started here. I'm overcome with emotion. I promised you gifts, so here it is, from Gulliver with love. Is it just a model of Lisbon? No. Stop me, Steven. Could not myself. It was just all so cute. I'm talking about me over shopping again. Nothing to do with share it with you. Take this away before I can't let it go. It's so cute. So it's you then. It's your pick. Not the swimming cap. I don't think so. So yeah, I had a really rough time sleeping because nightmares suck. And that kind of left me not wanting to go to sleep when I was supposed to go, well, when my body was saying to go to sleep the next day. So I was awake a lot longer than I should have been. So are you today? What's up? Let's chat. Got a big problem, hungry for fruit, but I want people to see me shake a tree and you'll find me a peach. I'm on it. I'm on it like bomb. And let's get these flowers watered while I'm here. So yeah, that was a thing. And then, when I did get up, which I meant, again, was late, I was late getting up, I was in a bit of a hurry to get everything set up for streaming, and I ended up knocking my Monster Hunter tumbler travel mug thingy off the stand it's on, directly down into Frisk's food dishes, breaking one of them. So I feel terrible about that, which also frustrated me upon no end. So thank you for that. But a violin, that's way more expensive than a peach. Thank you so much for the fruit. So yeah, that sucked. It then made my laptop freezing just annoy me to the point where I broke out the prayer of percussive maintenance to make it work again. It got a good smack. It made a cracking noise when I hit it, and it hasn't quite worked right since, so I probably broke it. So you today, what's up? Small chat. Over in times when it depends on me for entertainment, but I'm moving in 8 days. So you know everyone depends on you. See you later. You're good at cheering me up. But that makes me kind of sad. Like, what if I move and you're not around to cheer me up? I'll be totally bummed up. I'll totally be bummed out all the time. That doesn't. I'm gonna stay right where I am. Promise me I'll always be here too. Aw. I wish I could keep that promise, but I know I can't. Because once this series is over, I'm gonna not have as much motivation for playing New Leaf. Not that I don't like New Leaf, it's just like, playing games on my PC through emulator doesn't tend to hold my attention very well. Especially when it's like a life simmy game. I'd rather just play it on its original hardware, especially when I can, and I can with New Leaf. So, hey, is this yours? I guess she's not moving. She had second thoughts on her own. Lost item. It's your book. Not hers. Must belong to somebody. So yeah, that all kind of sucked. On top of it just being hot, like... And also, don't worry about the laptop. It's old anyway. It's fine. It is still working. It still plays everything I had it playing. So... Honestly, if anything, like, doesn't work properly, it'll probably just be, like, the numpad, because that's kind of the side of the laptop I hit. But also, it was, like, the empty space below the keyboard, where I'm pretty sure there is nothing. I could be wrong. I've not had the thing open. But I'm pretty sure that's basically just empty space. So, it's probably just the case is now cracked somewhere that I just haven't seen. I also don't need the laptop for anything. Honestly, I'm only even using it again because, like, it kind of works for stuff. Like, I've been using it to get a better preview of my own stream. Like, I've been popping it up on the laptop so I can see it there. Because otherwise, I'd usually have it open on my other monitor on my desktop, but my other monitor tends to be pretty cluttered when I'm streaming, so I can't really see the preview that well. I can't know when things are going wrong, especially if OBS doesn't tell me. And usually, like, OBS can't tell me when things are going wrong for the YouTube stream. So, like, because the plugin I use just doesn't work for that. It tells me my bitrate, which if my bitrate goes terribly low, I can kind of guess things are going wrong. But that's all I can really do. I can't actually see if things are properly going wrong without a preview. Which I often don't even have a preview of the YouTube stream because, again, my stuff's pretty cluttered. And if the Twitch side breaks, then the YouTube side breaks too, again, due to the plugin. So I prioritize the Twitch side. But yeah, it literally just froze up earlier completely. And I don't know how to deal with that on Linux. On Windows, what you do is Control-Alt-Delete. That opens up basically the recovery menu. If that doesn't open, then you press and hold the power button until it turns off because it is completely seized up. Well, I don't know what the equivalent of Control-Alt-Delete is on Linux. Hitting those buttons did nothing. So either they aren't, either that's not what it is, or it was completely seized up. All the laptop was doing at the time was sitting on a web browser with the YouTube stream up. That's all it was doing. So I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Makes no sense. My only thought is maybe there was something going on as a background task that overwhelmed the laptop, but I don't know how to check background tasks either. I've not found a task manager equivalent. Like, I'm sure one exists, but I've not found it yet. It's definitely not as in your face as Task Manager is. Which honestly, I gotta say, is kind of a plus for Windows. Like, Task Manager / a process viewer should be really easy to find and kind of in your face, so that you can be sure that the users can find it. Because it's kind of an important thing. Like, my task manager on my desktop here is, one, pinned to my desktop, like my taskbar. It's also almost never not open. Because there will be times when things just get in the way. Butterfluff, it's been pleasant today, hasn't it, Ram? Let's talk about. Did you drop this? And once things are in the way, you kind of need to be able to navigate your task manager to get rid of them on nothing but... Sorry. See you around. I didn't mean to talk to you again. With basically nothing but keyboard controls. And maybe the tiny preview from your taskbar. Like, I've had to do that before. Because again, sometimes processes just steal control of your computer. And they're not like malicious processes, they're just your computer is struggling and these are like full screen windowed applications that just don't want to let anything else have priority on top of them. Like, it happens. Like, there's a lot of programs that are just set up to do that specific thing. You know, be a full screen window, but not let anything on top of it. Honestly, a lot of full screen windowed applications are just like that. because otherwise everything behind it would basically have a pretty easy chance of getting in your way. It's like, I get it. It's annoying when those programs seize up because you've overwhelmed your computer. I've not had to deal with that with this computer, but my old computer, yeah, that was a pretty common occurrence. Turns out a GTX 950 is pretty easy to overwhelm. But at the same time, that GTX 950 was like $100 for a graphics card that, honestly, even today, could probably still play most games from the last, like, at least, not like the last 2 years of games, but everything before that, at least on lowest settings, as long as you have a decent CPU to back it up. It will be the bottleneck, but it's not hers. Well, there's someone else right here to try. Penelps. Did you drop something, Ricotta? What's going on, Parmesan? It's not hers. Okay. Narrowing it down. Slowly and steadily. But, yeah. Today's just been a day. And I kind of hate it when days are days like this, because it's just frustrating. And I know part of my, like, being kind of quick to jump to the prayer of percussive maintenance and all that was basically because everything had been going wrong. And this heat makes me irritable, and I hate being this irritable. Like, it sucks. You know, it's like, it's a bit annoying because, like, the basement is the only part of the house that is not even remotely air conditioned. The upstairs has an AC on one side of the, like, the top floor has an AC on one side of the house. That is pointed towards the other side. Like, hi, nice to see you. Did you drop this book? Is this yours? It might be Dina's. Dina likes losing books, it feels. Oh, I'd almost given up ever finding this again. This book since I was little. So many wonderful memories. Here you found it. Thank you so much. Please take my kitchen wall as a token of my appreciation. I must be more responsible with my things from now on. Oh, it's okay. Then, like, the main floor has an AC kind of central that can be kind of tilted whatever direction you want it tilted, and, like, can cool basically any part of the house, any part of that floor anyway. And then you get the basement with no AC at all whatsoever. The amount of people in this house that have complained about the heat to me, the person in the hottest part of the house. And, like, I get it. It's hot. Everyone's uncomfortable. I get it. But it's so frustrating to have, like, everyone complaining to me about how hot it is. And it's like, yeah, I know. I'm living in it. It's hotter in here than it typically is outside. And I have to sleep in this. Like, it really doesn't help going to bed. Especially when I don't want to go to bed in the first place. To have everything just be hot and uncomfortable. And, like, how many recordings have I cut short because I've just been sitting here like I am just sweaty and sticky and I hate it and I need to go up into the cooler air. Like, that has been a lot of videos lately because that is just how hot it is down here. Like, it sucks. Trust me, I know. And, like, it's even more frustrating when it's literally a case of, like, my mother will be like, yeah, I was gonna do blank for dinner, but nah, it's too hot. And it's like, it's 20 degrees. It is literally 20 degrees because of the AC. I come up from a 40-degree basement. I don't think it's too hot to cook cheeseburgers. Especially when that's the thing if everyone makes their own. Like... It's just like... Really? Really, this is what we're doing? I think everything's... I think it's pretty decent temperature for cooking things. In fact, I have cooked some stuff. Because, like... A lot of the, like... easy suppers, I'm really not a fan of. I kind of put you gonna go ocean fishing? Because research on fish for me, ocean fish. Alright, I mean, no problem. You just want to replace your fish again? I can do that. I can find you an ocean fish. I can maybe even find you an OSHA fish. I'll tell you all about safety regulations. Important fish, the OSHA fish. Hey, Vic. Oh, Steven. Here for fun, cud. It's fair, my man. Hey, Henry. Oh, what a coincidence, Steven. The milk is a decent do the shopper. Fancy shopper. Doing some shopper. Hey, man, I'm here to do some shopper. It's fancy to see New Year's as well. I don't know what accent that is, but they say shopper, apparently. I should not be tired. It's only 5. I haven't even worked out yet. Partially because it is slightly cooler outside. Like, they ended the heat warning, and I think it's just because the nighttime temperatures aren't almost as high as the day temperatures should be. It's still way too freaking hot. The day temps are still basically the same as they have been. The humidity is still way up. Like, it's just bad. But no, heat wave over, apparently. I don't think so. Like, it is slightly cooler in here than it has been. Slightly. I imagine I could still turn my thermostat all the way up to max and it still wouldn't turn on. Well, Steven just like to mind trip here with running some errands. It's very fair. Yeah, I'm good. I just want to chat. Customers before, this one sure is hot. Even this time, our season sign clothes books up in sales like you wouldn't believe. Oh, I would. You do not want to know how tempted I've been to take some of my shirts and just remove the sleeves from them. I could. I could do it with this shirt. I wouldn't want to with this one. This one's a little too formal-ish. It's formal-ish. It's not like super formal, and it is really loose on me. I could do with like a size or 2 smaller, but especially with like that pink shirt I have that fits really well. That is a large. So I can fit into a large again, which feels so nice. It does depend on the brand. Not every large is the same size as other larges. And honestly, that crap drives me freaking insane. Why can't we just have a standardized sizing that just, you know, if it says it's a size, it's the size. Sweetie, to visit. I'd like to talk about Slayers. It's Saturday, you know. So a tip, if you want to win, you should start catching bugs now. You didn't hear that from me. Yeah, I mean, if I wanted to win, I'd just catch, like, one of the beach bugs from late at night and submit that. And I'd win. Did I water that? Yeah, sparkles. You gotta do some ocean fishing for Dina. I do wish it was winter again already. I already know, though, just because of how, like, this house is. Winter isn't gonna be that much of a reprieve from the heat. It's just gonna change where the source of the heat is coming from. Because, like... yeah, that's itchy. I started my workout near the tail end of, like, the cold part of spring. That's around when I started working out. And around that point, the furnace was still being allowed to turn on. Though this winter we may not actually be using our furnace much, which could be a problem, but that's a problem for future us, I guess. That just comes down to the price of furnace oil, or furnace, I think it's furnace oil, furnace gas, the stuff that burns. We always just call it furnace oil, but I think it's gas technically, but either way, it's just too expensive. We literally can't afford it. So, yeah, it should be 2 people under that. Fuji-san's too big. That towel needs to not be draped over both shoulders, and we already have that, so. Sorry, Red, you got nothing from me, man. But, yeah, like, the furnace was left on, and admittedly, it was still turning on at the, like, 23 degrees it was left at, until I turned it down, eventually, because I got sick of dealing with the furnace coming on, especially because, like, I'm listening to everyone complain, not everyone, but like my mother and older sister complaining about how expensive the fuel is for the furnace. And I'm sitting here like, okay, even at night, the temperature is not dropping below 10 degrees. 10 degrees, while it may not be comfortable for everybody, that is sweater weather. If you are cold, you can literally just put on a sweater, and it's only at night. During the days, it was getting up to like 18, 20 degrees. So, okay, compromise. Turn the furnace down to 15. Right smack dab in the middle of the night and day temperatures. That way, if it does drop below 15 in the house, it'll turn on. Seemed reasonable enough to me. Nope. We had to leave it at least 20. I turned it down to 20. And then I looked back like a day or two later, and it's up to 23. It's like, really? That's too hot. Like, I don't know what the Fahrenheit conversion is, but 20 is the average indoor temperature for, like, most businesses. 20 degrees Celsius is about where they set things to. Like, 20 is a fine temperature. I find it too hot, but that's me. I have a negative heat resistance. Like, for my positive 50 cold resistance, I have like a negative 300 to fire. Like, it's, you know, well, at least heat. You know, which fire creates, I suppose. Give me the Monster Hunter capture net. Fishing is a breeze with that. But yeah, like, that. Every time I would go to work out, the furnace would freaking come on, and this room would become an inferno, to the point where I started opening my window when I went to work out, just because, like, it was just unbearable to deal with the heat in this room while working out. Like, it was easily getting up to like 25, 26 degrees in here because, like, one, the vent from the furnace into my room is the shortest vent in the house. Which also means the most heat comes through it, to the point where there's actually some, like, minor char marks around parts of it. It's a little concerning, not gonna lie. Like, but yeah, so I know once winter hits, that's probably going to be my reality, even though there's heating down here. So hopefully we just won't have to deal with that. Hopefully. Yeah, I think I could give Dina a puffer fish. Oop, there's a shark. I missed. I'm going to miss again. Yeah. Come pay close attention. Bugger. As I say that, an eyelash got in my eye. Which is why I was blinking so much, if you could tell. It's still in my eye. But yeah, I'm just kind of done fishing. I don't mind fishing, but like, boy, am I bad at it. I'm like really bad at it. Let's see if we can find Dina. It's Penelope. So Penelope wants something. What do you want, girl? What is it? With the pink, what's a new nickname for you? Sure, let's hear it. Pookie! Fantastic. I'm like Poogie, but with fundamental differences. Like, Poogie's beloved, and I'm just kind of here. Like, that's one of the big fundamental differences. Remember to always pet your local Poogie. There she is. Sweet chances to chat. Got you something. Pufferfish. I was gonna say squid, but pufferfish. Pufferfish! Thanks for bringing me one. It's even more amazing than I imagined. Oh, please allow me to say thank you with this. Shirt. Peachy tag. I mean, I'm really not all that busy. I do need to edit, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do. Honestly, with how kind of tired I'm feeling, I might try to sleep. I know I was... hiccups. Hiccups and burps combined. I need to work out. I'll probably work out while videos are rendering. I already checked turnip prices. They were bad. Given it's... freaking Wednesday already, that's not a great sign. But yeah, I was trying to sleep in a way to, like, trick my brain, basically. I was actually pretty comfortable kind of just like draping my legs over the side of the bed and then laying back with like my head propped up with my comforter with just the blanket I've been using over me. Like that was fine. I was feeling pretty good about that. I was actually kind of cozy. Frisk took issues with this because of course she did. And she would not have any of me sleeping in a weird position. Like, she immediately started pawing at my arm to try to, like, guide me around to lay properly. And it's like, really? I'm good. Stop. Nope, I had to lay properly. Then she left me alone. It's like, really? That was your issue? It's just I wasn't laying with my feet at the bottom of the bed, head at the top. I was laying with my head at the side and feet off the other side. Like, you're gonna just create problems about this? And the answer was yes. Yes, she was, because it wasn't how she wanted me to lay, so that was not how I was to lay. Frisk is a weird cat, put it very mildly. But yeah, that's going to be it for today. I thank you all very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you back here tomorrow for more Animal Crossing New Leaf. See you all then.